Hi guys. Hey. Happy New Year, everybody. I got another for an African food, Egusi soup specifically, right? As you can see, I'm walking. But I do know as an African myself, when somebody orders something like that, it's all about reminiscence. Like you really want a good cultural cuisine, right? And it better be done right. So you're cooking with me today. Come on, let's go into the kitchen and make some egusi soup, all right? Authentic egusi soup, but obviously with Priscilla's twist. My name is Priscilla. You made up priscillasKitchenLLC.com. If this is your first time, just hit that little bit. Hit it now. Hit the subscribe button too, right? Let's go cook. There you go. Look at the finished product. This is exactly what we are replicating. There you go. Let me show you how I made it. Bring a pot to a medium heat, all right? And then we're going to add palm oil, all right? This is a big batch of egusi soup we're going to be making. It's a pan to be specific, so don't be scared of that oil. Add some chopped onions. In this case, I'm using red one. You could use any kind of onions you have at hand. So I'm adding ogili. This translated is actually a fermented castor oil seed. This is egusi soup. Egusi is actually melon seeds, all right, that is usually sun-dried and milled. In this case, I poured cold water and then just created a paste out of it. The goal is to make sure that it's lump-free, all right? This is going to cook in this palm oil low and slow for about 7 minutes, stirring it intermittently because you don't want it to scald, right? It has a tendency, remember it's high fat, it has a tendency to scald or burn. You don't want it. So then I'm adding turmeric. Health is wealth. It's 2023, everybody. It gives me a deepened color and also some warm flavor. All right, here you go. So then you cover this. I'm going to allow this to cook for about 7 minutes again, low and slow. Now, look how you know your egusi is ready to take on moisture. It is broken. It looks coagulated or broken, but listen, it's going to come together in that perfect culinary matrimony. There you go. I'm adding some chopped or blended red bell pepper that have been roasted. This is one way. I roast a lot of veggies when they're in season and then I use them as needed. I stirred and now we're going to add some moisture. This is a power cooked beef tendon, a little bit of stockfish bits, and a hint of goat meat. The whole idea is their preference of protein is chicken, but these are undernote of flavors I want. So I added some crawfish and some beef bouillon that has been ground, and then I'm gonna stir. You always want to stir intermittently. You don't want this to scald. So then I added also a fermented locust beans. That's iru, and now some liquid. Listen, you need some moisture and some flavors. Some chopped habanero. Use any pepper of your choice. All right. So then stir and cover. This is going to go for good 15 minutes, low and slow, people. Egusi is already cooked. Now we just need to marry the flavors. So this is the chicken that they requested for. So what I did was seasoned it very well. Priscilla's all-purpose seasoning and air fried it till it's almost hard. That's because it's going back into this moisture and to cook. More flavor, proper texture, and my friends, let's add some veggies. Okay, in this case I'm using a little hint of bitter leaf, freshly washed, and some thawed spinach. There you go. Cover, and this is only going to cook for about 2 minutes, no more than that, because the residual heat is going to push it more to a perfect doneness for another 1 to 2 minutes. And there you have it, my friends. When you cook egusi soup, you do not want to see it very thick already at the finished end, because once it's cooled, it's going to even get thicker. All right, so then you're going to be adding more liquid. You don't want that. It's perfect, and I'm telling you, my client is happy and I'm happy. A very good way to start 2023 is by catering on my first day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time in Priscilla's Kitchen. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, tag everyone. Bye-bye.